Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a moment in life when we must make a decision. Stay asleep and dream or wake up and chase the dream. Too many people love the idea of success, but they refuse to embrace the grind that comes with it. The truth is, nobody is going to hand you greatness on a silver platter. You have to take it. You have to wake up every single day with fire in your heart, with a hunger so strong that nothing can hold you back. The world doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who work. While others are sleeping, you should be grinding. While others are making excuses, you should be making progress. There are two types of people in this world: those who watch things happen and those who make things happen. Which one will you be? Will you let life pass you by, or will you stand up, take control, and push yourself beyond limits? Pain is temporary, struggle is temporary, but quitting, that lasts forever. Every great achiever, every legend, every icon, at some point they faced failure, they felt exhausted, they wanted to give up. But they did. And that's the difference between those who win and those who lose. Winners refuse to stop. Winners wake up and work harder than they did the day before. They don't let setbacks define them. They let them refine them. You were not born to be average. You were not put on this earth just to exist. You were made to excel, to dominate, to be extraordinary. But that requires sacrifice. It means waking up before the sun, staying up late, putting in the work when nobody is watching. It means being obsessed with your vision, your goal, your purpose. Every morning you have a choice: hit snooze and go back to comfort, or rise up and attack your dreams. The grind is not easy, but it is worth it, because at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, you want to be able to say, I gave it everything. I left no stone unturned. I did not waste my potential. So wake up, work hard, and don't stop until your dreams become your reality. Every single day you are presented with a choice: to stay in bed and dream, or to rise and make those dreams a reality. Too many people love the idea of success, but hate the work that comes with it. They want the rewards without the sacrifice, the results without the effort. But life doesn't work that way. Success doesn't come knocking on your door while you sleep. You have to get up, step out, and chase it like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who live in regret is simple: action. The dreamers stay in bed, imagining a better future, while the doers wake up and build that future with their own hands. Every second wasted in hesitation is a second lost forever. Time doesn't wait for anyone. It moves forward, with or without you. The question is, are you moving with it, or are you being left behind? The people who succeed in life are not necessarily the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented. They are the ones who make a decision every single day to get up and work, no matter how they feel. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create the moment. They don't complain about the obstacles. They find a way through them. Every morning when that alarm clock rings, you have an opportunity to get closer to your goals, an opportunity to separate yourself from the crowd, an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are built for more than mediocrity. But that opportunity only exists if you are willing to take it, if you are willing to put both feet on the ground, rise up and say, today, I will not waste my potential. No more excuses, no more delays, no more waiting for the right time. The right time is now. The right person is you. Wake up and work, because the life you want is waiting on the other side of effort. Every single day, two voices battle in your mind: one that whispers excuses and one that pushes you toward greatness. The voice of excuses tells you you're too tired. You can do it tomorrow. No one else is working this hard. But the voice of greatness, it tells you, get up, push through. You have work to do. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is which voice they choose to listen to. Excuses are easy. They require no effort, no struggle, no discipline. But they also give you nothing in return. Hard work, on the other hand, demands everything from you. It tests your will, your patience, your resilience, but it gives back 10 times more. The problem is, most people want the reward without the struggle. They want the success without the grind. But there's no shortcut to greatness. You either put in the work or you get left behind. While others are sleeping, while others are wasting time, while others are scrolling through distractions, you should be grinding. You should be chasing your goals like your life depends on it, because it does. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It doesn't come to those who make excuses. It comes to those who are willing to outwork everyone else. There's always someone out there who wants the same dream you do. The question is, who wants it more? Who is willing to wake up earlier, stay up later, push harder, and give more? Because at the end of the day, talent doesn't win, effort does. Luck doesn't win, grind does. And complaining never wins. No more waiting, no more excuses. It's time to wake up and put in the work. Because the moment you stop making excuses and start making progress is the moment your life begins to change. Life is happening right now. Every second, every minute, every hour, things are moving, people are making decisions, and the world is evolving. The question is, are you watching it happen? Too many people sit on the sidelines waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for opportunities to come to them, waiting for someone to give them permission to succeed. But the truth is, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hand you your dream. If you want it, you have to take control and go get it. There are two types of people in this world, spectators and players. Spectators sit back, watch others rise, and wonder why their own lives never change. They complain, they blame, they wish, but wishing doesn't change reality. Action does. Players, on the other hand, step onto the field, take risks, and put in the work. They don't wait for opportunities. They create them. They don't hope for success. They demand it through their hustle, their sweat, and their grind. You have to decide which one you want to be. Do you want to be the person who watches others succeed and wonders, why not me? Or do you want to be the person who wakes up, puts in the work, and makes things happen? Because at the end of the day, life doesn't reward spectators. It rewards those who show up, who do the hard work, who refuse to quit when things get tough. If you want to change your life, stop waiting and start working. Stop hoping and start hustling. Stop dreaming and start doing. The world belongs to those who refuse to sit on the sidelines. It belongs to those who take action, who show up every day with the mindset of a champion, who wake up with purpose and grind until their vision becomes their reality. You don't have time to watch anymore. It's your time to play, to win, to dominate. Wake up and work, because the only way to control your future is to build it yourself. Pain is part of the process. Struggle is part of the journey. There is no success story without moments of doubt, exhaustion, and hardship. But here's the truth. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, an hour, a day, or even a year, but eventually it will fade. What lasts forever is the result of how you respond to it. Do you let it break you, or do you let it build you? Most people quit when things get hard. They feel discomfort and immediately look for an escape. They stop pushing, stop grinding, stop believing in themselves because the road is rough. But champions don't run from pain. They embrace it. They understand that struggle is the price of success. They know that every rep, every extra hour, every sacrifice is shaping them into something greater. You have to decide, will you be the person who gives up when it gets tough, or will you be the one who fights through, knowing that greatness is on the other side? Because every time you push past your limits, you grow stronger. Every time you keep going when you feel like stopping, you build resilience. And every time you choose discipline over comfort, you separate yourself from the rest. The pain of hard work is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts a lifetime. The regret of knowing you could have done more, you could have worked harder, you could have pushed through, that will stay with you forever. Don't let that happen. Don't let temporary discomfort stop you from achieving permanent success. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how much it hurts, keep moving forward. One more step, one more rep, one more day. Because the ones who refuse to quit are the ones who wake up one day and realize they made it, they overcame, they won. And that can be you if you decide that no amount of pain will ever be greater than your purpose. Failure is not the end. It is not a sign to stop. It is not a signal that you are not good enough. Failure is proof that you are in the game, that you are trying, that you are pushing yourself beyond your limits. The only people who never fail are the ones who never attempt anything great. If you never fail, it means you're playing too small, staying too comfortable, and avoiding challenges that could make you stronger. Every champion, every icon, every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced failure. They have lost, they have fallen, they have been doubted. But the difference between them and the rest of the world is simple. They refuse to stay down. When life knocked them to the ground, they got back up. When they heard no, they worked harder until they got a yes. When they stumbled, they turned the lesson into fuel. Because failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Most people quit too soon. They fail once and convince themselves it wasn't meant to be. They let one rejection, one loss, one setback define them. But the ones who succeed, they see failure as feedback. They use it to grow, to adjust, to come back stronger. Every time they fail, they learn something new about themselves. How to be more disciplined, how to be more focused, how to be unstoppable. You cannot let failure break you. You cannot let a bad day turn into a bad life. You have to keep going, keep grinding, keep believing that a struggle is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every obstacle is a test to see how bad you really want it. And every failure is just another step toward victory. So if you failed, good. If you've been rejected, good. If you've been knocked down, good. That means you are in the fight. That means you are closer than you think. But only if you refuse to quit. Wake up, work harder, and let every failure be the fuel that drives you to greatness. You were not born to be average. You were not put on this earth just to exist, to go through the motions, to settle for a life that is less than what you are capable of. Deep down, you know there is something greater inside of you. You know you were built for more, but knowing is not enough. You have to act on it. You have to wake up every single day and decide that you will not live an average life. The world is filled with people who settle, people who accept good enough when they were meant for greatness, people who trade their dreams for comfort, who let fear dictate their decisions, who never push themselves beyond what is easy. But that is not you. You are not meant to blend in with the crowd. You are not meant to just survive. You are meant to thrive, to lead, to dominate. And the only thing standing between you and that reality is the work you are willing to put in. You cannot have a champion success with an average work ethic. You cannot reach extraordinary heights with a mediocre mindset. If you want to be the best, you have to train like the best. If you want to achieve greatness, you have to sacrifice like the greats. Every day, every decision, every action must align with your vision of success. You cannot afford to take shortcuts, to slack off, to wait for someone else to push you. You have to be self-driven. You have to wake up and work like your future depends on it, because it does. Greatness is reserved for those who refuse to settle. It belongs to those who demand more from themselves, who push beyond their limits, who wake up every day with an unshakable hunger to be better than they were yesterday. It's not about talent. It's not about luck. It's about effort. It's about discipline. It's about waking up and deciding, I will not be average. You have one life, one shot, one chance to make an impact. Don't waste it living like everyone else. Don't waste it playing small. Rise up, put in the work, and show the world what you were made for. Wake up and grind, because average is not an option. Success demands sacrifice. You cannot have everything and still expect to reach the top. You cannot hold on to comfort and expect to grow. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to be willing to give up the things that are holding you back. The late nights spent partying, the endless hours wasted on distractions, the people around you who don't push you to be better. Those things must go, because every second spent on things that don't serve your purpose is a second stolen from your dreams. Most people want success, but they don't want to sacrifice for it. They want the results without the effort, the rewards without the grind. But it doesn't work like that. The ones who make it are the ones who are willing to do what others won't. They wake up earlier. They stay up later. They say no to things that don't align with their goals. They invest their time, energy, and focus into becoming the best version of themselves. Sacrifice isn't just about what you give up. It's about what you gain. When you stop wasting time, you gain progress. When you remove distractions, you gain clarity. When you cut off negativity, you gain strength. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you are getting closer to your goals. Every time you put in the extra work while others relax, you are creating separation between you and the competition. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to feel good in the moment. But that's why so few people achieve greatness, because most people aren't willing to pay the price. They give up their dreams to hold on to temporary pleasure. But the ones who succeed, they understand that short-term sacrifices lead to long-term rewards. They know that missing a night out, waking up before the sun, pushing through exhaustion, that's what it takes to win. So the question is, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to let go of to get where you want to be? Because success isn't free. It demands everything from you. And the only way to reach it is to wake up, work hard, and be willing to pay the price. Success is not for the ones who are interested. It's for the ones who are obsessed. It's not for the ones who kind of want it, who work hard when they feel like it, who show up only when it's convenient, is for the ones who eat, sleep, and breathe their goals. The ones who wake up thinking about it, who go to bed dreaming about it, who spend every waking moment figuring out how to make it happen. Because that level of obsession is what separates the average from the elite. Most people fail because they treat success like an option instead of a priority. They work hard for a few days, then take their foot off the gas. They get a little progress, then start relaxing. But the ones who win, they don't stop. They don't slow down. They don't take breaks from their dreams. They are relentless, locked in, focused like a laser. Nothing distracts them. Nothing pulls them off course. Nothing makes them lose sight of their mission. You have to develop an obsession with your craft, your vision, your purpose. It has to consume you. It has to be the first thing on your mind in the morning and the last thing on your mind at night. You have to want it so bad that nothing, not doubt, not fear, not failure can shake your commitment. Because when you want something that bad, you will do whatever it takes. You will wake up early, stay up late, outwork, outlast, and outgrind everyone around you. The truth is, success doesn't come to the most talented. It comes to the most committed. It comes to the ones who refuse to settle, who refuse to take no for an answer, who refuse to let anything stand in their way. It's not about having the perfect plan. It's about having the mindset that no matter what happens, you will find a way. So ask yourself, are you interested or are you obsessed? Are you just wishing or are you doing? Because only the obsessed make it. Only the ones who wake up every day with an unstoppable drive will see their dreams become reality. Lock in, focus up, and go all in. Wake up and work like your life depends on it, because it does. There will never be a perfect time. There will never be the right moment. Too many people sit around waiting for motivation, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for life to magically align in their favor. But waiting is just another form of procrastination. It's another excuse to avoid the hard work, to avoid stepping outside of your comfort zone, to avoid facing the fear of failure. The truth is, success doesn't wait for you to be ready. The time to start is now. Every day you delay is a day lost. Every moment you spend making excuses is a moment someone else is using to get ahead. While you're thinking about it, someone else is doing it. While you're doubting yourself, someone else is taking action. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. The ones who win don't wait. They execute. They don't waste time overthinking. They take the first step and figure it out along the way. You have to stop hesitating, stop doubting, stop convincing yourself that you're not ready. Nobody ever feels 100% ready. The greats didn't wait for confidence. They built it by taking action. They started before they had all the answers. They pushed forward even when they were scared, because they understood that action creates momentum and momentum creates success. You can't afford to keep waiting. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel like it. Now. Right now is the only time that matters. Right now is the only moment you control. Right now is when you take the first step toward the life you want. Because if you don't start now, when will you? If not today, then when? Wake up. Stop waiting. Stop delaying your greatness. The world isn't going to hand you anything. You have to take it. You have to grind for it. You have to work for it like your life depends on it. Because in the end, the people who win aren't the ones who waited. They're the ones who took action. So get up, get moving, and don't look back. Your time is now. There comes a moment when you have to decide who you are going to be. A moment when you stop talking about it and start being about it. A moment when you stop waiting, stop wishing, stop hoping, and start doing. That moment is now. Nobody is going to give you permission to be great. Nobody is going to hand you success. Nobody is going to push you out of bed and force you to chase your dreams. That's on you. That's your responsibility. Every single morning when you open your eyes, you have two choices. Hit snooze on your potential or wake up and work. Make excuses or make progress. Stay comfortable or step into the grind. The difference between those who make it and those who don't isn't talent, luck, or circumstances. It's mindset. It's hunger. It's the relentless, unshakable determination to outwork, outlast, and outperform everyone else. It's understanding that every rep, every hour, every sacrifice is building something bigger than today. The grind is lonely. The grind is exhausting. The grind will test you, break you, and push you to your limits. But if you refuse to quit, if you refuse to stay down, if you refuse to accept anything less than greatness, the reward will be worth it. There is no more time to waste. No more waiting for the perfect conditions. No more hoping for an easier path. It's time to wake up. It's time to grind like your life depends on it, because it does. It's time to put in the work when nobody's watching, when nobody's clapping, when nobody believes in you but yourself. That's the price of success. That's what separates the best from the rest. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep talking about what you want? Or are you going to wake up and make it happen? Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to put in the work? Because the choice is yours and the time is now. No more delays, no more hesitation, no more waiting for life to hand you something. You already have everything you need. The only thing left is to go get it. Wake up, work hard, and don't stop until you win.